Hello everyone and welcome to... No! Not doing that! Get that out of here! We're not doing that! Okay? Okay. Good. Now that that's out of the way, hello everyone and welcome to Star Wars: The Old Republic. This MMO has been out for a very long time, in fact. Coming up on 7 years, I think? More than? I'm not sure. I can't remember. But anyway, the game, when it was first released, was kind of panned to be Star Wars: The WoW clone. Given the direction that WoW and Warcraft in general has gone since then, and the fact that this game itself has also gone off in its own direction since then, you could hardly call it a WoW clone anymore, I would say. I'd say that's actually quite a disservice to it. Now, given that it is an MMO, and plays like an MMO, and offers all the things that an MMO should, plus Star Wars, let's not forget that here, it is in fact actually quite a good game, despite the rather poor reception and launch that it had. We've just had a new style of expansion being launched on us, with content being released and story released over time rather than upfront in a chapter-based format, and we're looking at going up now on a expansion on top of that, which could again be done in the same chapter-based format, given how well received Knights of the Fallen Empire actually was. It does look like it is another brilliant expansion for this game. The original story that you go through as you're playing through in this game is actually just brilliant, and I loved it for every class of the Empire. I've not really played the Republic side at all. It just kind of bores me, and the only story that really looks interesting over there is the Republic Trooper. That's just personal opinion. No, I've already opened that can of worms. I'm not delving into that can of worms any further. I love my Sith, alright. And this game is one of the reasons I love Star Wars. I'm not a fan of the movies. Hate me all you want, but I'm just not. Now, not to say that the movies are bad. The movies are all great films, all of them. Maybe not the prequels so much. Great for action though they are, which if you like the action of the prequels, you'll love the action-y kind of way this game plays. It is a very visually satisfying game, even if it's not very visually distinct. The planets look the same, the space stations look the same. I think that's mostly done just because it helps reduce the amount of unique assets getting used, so the way they can just tile things up so they can build stuff without bloating out the size that this game is. But you're probably not going to be too focused on the world around you in as far as what direction you need to go. You will probably be more interested in watching your health bar and your moves as you kill things. One of the negatives to this game is that it is a little visually boring in places. The planets are all planety and dirtball-y and not very enjoyable. And then there are, of course, the planets that are just thrown in there because Star Wars fan service. And I'm not talking about planets like Coruscant or Korriban. No. I'm talking freaking Tatooine and Hoth. Why do we have to go to the most barren of planets? They are literally the most visually boring of the already relatively visually boring planets in game. You've got Ice Desert, Sand Desert. They are not interesting. To make matters worse, the story on those planets is a bit thin too, because it's fan service. Even the writers couldn't think of a good reason for us to be going to these planets. That being said, there are various ways to play this game. No, I'm not talking about classes. I am talking about money. It is free to play, all the way to level cap. You can even play the content of the first 2 or 3 expansions. I mean, you can play all the way up to Knights of the Fallen Empire without a subscription. So if you want to do the latest expansion currently, you need a subscription. Otherwise, the game is free to play. This being said, even with all the restrictions on playing free, and as good to play free as it is, I would actually highly recommend a subscription. Here is why. Have unfettered access to the entire game, which is, again, always good. Also, you then get your full advantages of everything. This includes a rather insane experience boost. Now, The planet you start on carries you from level 1 through to 10. You'd then get off, you'd go to the space station, you'd get as far as maybe another couple of levels, and then it'd drop you off on your next planet, and that'd carry you through up to level 20. Not anymore. And if you were subscribed way back then, you might get to level 15 before getting off of your first planet, and might be like level 25 or 30 by the time you finish the second. Not anymore. Now, you've got a literal 12 times, I kid you not, 12 times experience boost. For non-subscribers, this is roughly maybe 9 times. So now, just by playing through your story, doing all your quests, you will be over-leveled every time you move on. This is just doing your core purple main storyline quests. This is ignoring all side quests. You will be over-leveled by a little bit every single planet you go to, if you're doing them all in order and not kind of skipping any. Now, if you're subscribed, you'll be even more over-leveled because you get an even better experience boost. Now, if you also do all the side quests, well, going through everything up until level cap is quite easily a walk in the park, making the game very fun. Now, you'll not be level 30 on a level 20 planet, one-shotting everything. No. The game has got a level scaling system that scales you down to the max level of the planet you are currently on. So if you're on a level 20 planet and you're level 30, you'll be scaled down to like level 23. You will have less stats than you have at your current level, but you will still have the maximum stats for that level of that planet. Which means, yes, you're not at your own level, but you are still significantly overpowered for the planet anyway, so you don't have to worry about that. It was alarming for many, including me, when it was first announced. Well, I was more doubtful about how it would turn out rather than afraid it would ruin my farming and what have you, but it turned out great. It didn't interfere at all. You're still sufficiently overpowered that you can go back and ruin stuff in your sleep. It does not affect you that way, so don't worry. Now, the game offers a very wide variety of things for an MMO. It offers your dungeons, or group missions, group operations. And then you've got your ops, which are your raids. Done a bit of this? They are insanely fun. They're a lot of fun. Getting a group, going in, the mechanics of the bosses and the fights are just, oh my goodness. So the group content is there, people are pretty social, they're usually relatively friendly. Group content there is a lot of fun. Solo and the story content, again, it's fun and interesting if you like playing through story. Note that even though this is an MMO, it does not play like an MMO. It does feel a bit more solo player until you get onto doing PvP and group content. Of PvP, there is a very good amount of choice here. You've got PvP, where you play as your character in a battleground with a team versus other people. You've then also got, with some fun game modes, like Hutball. Yes, that's a sport. In all seriousness, no, it is actually quite a fun battleground to go and play. Then you've got your typical capture the point, capture and hold the points. Not just that, but you also have your small arena teams of 4v4, I'm pretty sure is the standard kind of arena thing. And then you have Galactic Starfighter. Oh yes. You can hop in a TIE fighter, or not an X-Wing, and fly around shooting at TIE fighters, or not an X-Wing. Yes. I've actually played a fair amount of that myself, and while it does take a bit of getting used to how the ships fly and having to learn to battle your way against a whole team of pre-mades in order to try and win, sadly this game suffers a lot from pre-made-itis, it is a lot of fun playing the Galactic Starfighter. Now, if we go back to the previous topic of money, you can play free, you can subscribe, and for those of you that really want to spend money on this game, or just want to spend money on this game, you can buy yourself cosmetic items. Yes, cosmetic items! This includes, but is not limited to, outfits, weapons, mounts, and miscellaneous household collectibles. And, speaking of household collectibles, did I mention you get your own apartment in this game? Yes, player housing, fully customizable too. You can buy new rooms, put up decorations, put in holo statues of your favorite companions. No, not those companions. these companions. Yes, you unlock bodyguards or companions as you play through the game. Now, these are really, really nifty, because if you want to play as a healer and will die if too many things look at you, you can, because you can just set your bodyguard to tank spec. There you go. He takes all the damage, you heal him, you kill him, all's good, move on to the next group of mobs. Or if you want to play as a tank, you can. Just set your bodyguard to heal. You go in, you tank, you take all the damage, you get healed up, you kill them, eventually, and you move on. Yes, I said eventually. Tanks do relatively low damage in this game. Healers are relatively overpowered in PvP, in fact, because they heal, they do good damage, they're kinda unstoppable. However, if you get a good tank who's paired up with a healer, man, you're screwed, because that team will be unstoppable. The classes have got very good synergy for working together. And you don't have to worry about balance issues either, because on the Empire side, you've got the Empire skin of each class's abilities. Then on the Republic side, you've got the Republic skin of everything's abilities. So basically, let's say you made a Sith warrior. You've got all the same functionality in your abilities as the Republic Jedi Knight. They look different, but they function exactly the same. Boring? Unoriginal? I don't think so, as this means the classes stay very well balanced to their opposite. Now, on the same side and on different classes on the opposite side, are they balanced to each other? Maybe yes, maybe no. But it does mean neither faction are unbalanced. Neither side is more OP than the other. This, in regards for PvP and PvE, is good. This means this stays relatively balanced. I think I might have rattled on for long enough. Could I rattle on for longer? Absolutely I can. Just watch me. So, gear. You're just starting out, and you want to look awesome. Great. Character customization in this game is brilliant. You've got sliders to do your appearance, no problem. But you want an outfit that just looks cool. Well, we've got dyes for that, which you can buy off the galactic market, or off of the cartel market, which is your real-life currency. So you've now got your outfit. Do you have to wear that outfit all the time? Well, no and yes. If you come across another piece of gear that is better, then you can equip that new piece of gear and not have to look at it because it's ugly and clashes with the rest of your outfit. You've got your outfit editor, which lets you save uniforms to your character. Save once, and you're good. You can then delete the item, or sell it off to the vendor when it's no longer useful. The outfit will stay the same. You do not need to hold on to your items. Now, there is artifact, or I don't know what what the type of armor is called, but it comes with a dark orange border, and you can put mods into it. These mods are relatively cheap and easy to get. They are usually very powerful, so if you keep your moddable gear with up-to-date mods, then you'll wreck about everything you come across. And it can save you having to save an outfit. However, it is still good to save it as an outfit, just in case you come across something to use as a temp upgrade. But really, I do believe now that I've rattled on long enough. The game has got great character customization, a good community, it has got solid story, group and player versus player content. Could it do better in areas? Yes, it could. But if you enjoy Star Wars, if you enjoy my kind of Star Wars even, then you'll probably enjoy this game. And hey, it's free, so why not give it a try? You might like it, you might not like it. Although, I will give you a fair bit of warning, is that the game can start a bit slow. The story can take some time to get you hooked, but after you've done the first planet and started moving on to the, oh yes, you have got a great destiny in front of you, bit of the story, then things start taking off. If you manage to reach the mid to end game, if you haven't been hooked by then, you'll get hooked now, because this is where all of the plot twists you've been waiting for, all of the little bits of foreshadowing finally pay off. Is it worth it to start? Maybe not. Is it worth it at the end? Oh, yes! I am that Kiwi Gamer, and this has been Star Wars: The Old Republic. So until next time, in the next video, bye!